this video, as you can probably tell by the title, I want to explain to you the most important law of power. This is the most fundamental law of power. And this isn't the first law of power. If you've read Robert Greene's 48 Laws of Power, I'm actually going to separate myself from his way of thinking. I'm going to establish my own first fundamental law of power, which relates to the importance of image. Image is comprised of 4 parts that any image consultant would tell you, but I'm going to look at each one individually through the lens of power. Now, if you're new to this channel, you might be wondering what I mean when I talk about power laws. I'm not referring to the math that you might have learned in your statistics course. This is essential power when it comes to influence and control over other people. And if you think that somehow we can go around in this world and, sing kumbaya and just be ourselves, this isn't the channel for you. Nope. Go watch SpongeBob, go watch Disney Channel. We live in reality in this channel, and we deal with the facts that we are animals, we are social creatures, and there are political games that are being played in our lives. Either you accept it or you don't. So, with that being said, I'm assuming that the people watching this channel are people who also accept the reality that we live in. So, let's look at image and understand the importance of image when it comes to power and attaining more power in this world. The 4 elements of image, the ABCDs you could call it. First is your appearance, how you look. And it's only 25% of the equation, how you look physically. It could be your height, what clothes that you're wearing. These are all aspects of image that are important to take care of. Now, why is this important with relationship to power? Well, the way that you look at your first impression, of course, it's the first impression. So the way someone judges you is based off of that. But more importantly, the image that you represent is symbolically saying the type of person that you actually are. What does this mean? Be royal in your own fashion. The way that you dress is an embodiment of the type of person that you want to be. So when you want to attain more power in this world, paying attention to your image is the most important aspect you can do. That's going to be first, how you look. ABCD, behavior. Behavior is essentially going to be, how are you as a person? This is not necessarily your communication style, but who you are as a person. Are you someone who's shy? Are you someone who's more outgoing? Understanding these are very important. ABC, communication. Communication is going to be the most important aspect of image, and the one that you have to spend the most time crafting and tailoring your ability to. Your ability to communicate to other people, to influence them, is essential to power. There's no other way about it. How can you possibly attempt to gain more power if you can't influence others? And that is directly tied to how you communicate. Verbally, non-verbally, through written messages. And when I say written messages, we're going to get to our next point, which is D, that is ABCD, digital. Your digital presence, your digital footprint is an incredibly important aspect of power, especially in the times that we live in today. Not having a voice on your online presence, whether it be social media, LinkedIn, anything, YouTube, what that means is your sphere of influence is just to people who you are seeing in your physical reality. Everyone else on the other side of the world, no, you can't influence them. How can you have power with someone that you are not actively communicating with? And we are in an age where you can communicate with anyone across the world in seconds. And if you don't have a digital presence, a digital online image to represent, to embody who you are, how is it possible that they will be able to be influenced by you? There's no influence there. More importantly, when it comes to digital image, that is something that you can craft more heavily than you can your physical image. You can portray yourself as being taller. You can portray yourself as being more wealthier. We already know social media can do that for you. But the important aspect when it comes to image is you want to represent certain qualities. Maybe you're someone that wants to portray the angelic qualities of your nature, how you're almost like a Mother Teresa. Or maybe you want to portray yourself as being a revolutionary, how you want to change the world. These are all important aspects and qualities that you can tailor and craft to your message and to your image. Well, this is the first part of the video, by the way, but this is the most fundamental law of power that you have to understand: crafting and honing your image. Next, we'll go a little deeper into power, and we'll go from there. Hope you enjoyed this video. Subscribe, like, share with anyone you think you might find it useful.